My next guest, Elizabeth, thought she was being responsible when she ordered a car to pick her up. But take a look at this video, being shot from the back seat of that car. What seemed like a quiet ride home quickly took a horrifying turn, leaving her hospitalized with several injuries. Well, now she's here to share her remarkable story of survival. Please welcome Elizabeth. Take us back to that night. Tell us exactly what happened.
Right, so it was like any other night. I was living at Las Vegas at the time, so it was getting late and I ordered an Uber and I went outside to the valet and I saw a car matching the description and he gestured over to me and I said, "Hi, are you here for Liz?" And he said, "Yeah, get in." So I didn't think anything of it. In hindsight, I shouldn't have said my name in the first place. I should have let him say my name.
Right.
But obviously it was an honest mistake that I'm sure many of us have made before.
Yeah, so when did you realize something was wrong?
So about 5 minutes into the ride, I got a call from my real Uber driver. And he was like, "Hi, I'm outside the casino, where are you?" And I froze. And I told him, I said, "Oh, okay, everything's fine. It's okay," and I hung up the phone because I didn't want to alarm the driver. I didn't want to cause a scene, so I just hung up and he canceled my ride.
Okay, at what point did you decide to start recording the ride on your cell phone?
So right after I hung up the phone with the real Uber is when I started recording on Snapchat. I'm trying to talk to the man while he's driving, but he ignores me, he turns up the radio. And so I take a flash picture of him. And that's when he pulls into a parking lot, drives behind the grocery store, and he starts yelling at me, cursing at me, telling me to give him everything I have, my wallet, my phone, everything.
So what are you thinking at this point?
I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking he could do anything with me. Kidnap me, I thought he could rape me. I was fearing for my life and I was fearing for the worst possible outcome.
Okay, did you think he was gonna let you go?
I did. Once I gave him my wallet, I thought, hopefully this is all he wants. I'm hoping for the best, but he doesn't. He actually speeds off. And that's when my instincts kick in, and I open the car door and I jump out.
So what all injuries did you get from this?
So I broke my ankle in 3 spots. I fractured my wrist, and then I landed on the back of my head. That required 7 staples.
Now, this is crazy, but I've heard you've received a lot of criticism. What were people saying?
People criticized me for not calling the police, not jumping out of the car sooner, or for Snapchatting. The reality is you never know how you're gonna react in a situation like this until it happens.
Well, that's right. I personally thought recording it on Snapchat was brilliant. I thought that was brilliant. What's been the worst part of all this for you?
I think the worst part about it was the police actually not believing me, not believing my story. So when I'm in the back of the ambulance actually is when they start questioning me. Why were you out alone? Why did you put yourself in a situation like that? And instead of asking me for a description of the man or the vehicle, they were going through my Snapchat. And they were very interested in the pictures I had with my friends and, different people. And that was it was upsetting and it was embarrassing because they weren't focusing on him, they were focusing on me and what I was doing wrong.
Well, have they located this guy?
No, they were actually gonna drop my case. And this was before they had even looked at the surveillance video.
They have surveillance video?
They did. So I'm laying on the ground and I see him exit the parking lot, so I think I'm okay. But he had made a U-turn, like he was gonna come back for me. But there was a homeless man off to the side and they had made eye contact, so that pressured him to just drive away.
Wow. When we come back, you're gonna hear top tips to help keep you safe. This information you don't wanna miss. We've got an expert here. So stay with us, we'll be right back. Hey, I'm Steve Harvey. You want more of that? Well, don't just sit there. Go get it. Press subscribe or click on this list and you can see all the amazing videos you want. Press it. Press it.